When it comes to finding technical data sheets about the Huber range of products, there's a couple of options. The easiest one is by far to go into products, and we can select a family of products here in a submenu. So for this search, I'm going to go look for a Unistat, but I want a -50 Unistat. So I'm going to go down here. We now have a full list of the available Unistats that operate to -50. In this case, I'm particularly looking for a 510W. So we click on our 510W. The initial data on the sheet is a brief overview where we get the headline figures. But for the true technical data sheet, we have 3 options. We can click here. We can go to more downloads. Click here. Or at the end, we can click here in miscellaneous. Now we have our technical data sheet for our Huber product. What we'll see here is a brief description of that product, the controller, and further functions in the system. And also that for warranty you do need to register. So looking at our tech data sheet, we have a photograph of the unit to give you an idea of what it looks like. We have our operating range, our stability, the display, that'll be on the Pilot 1, the machine resolution, which sensors are available. Please note that the external connection is for PT100, normally connected via LEMO connection. We have our interfaces. This is where we have many interfaces on a Huber unit. Here we've listed Ethernet, USB and RS-232. We have ECS and POCO, which of course can be expanded with our comms gate. And then we have the different safety classifications, how much heating power you have. And then with all of our machines, we like to show people the cooling power the machine can apply at various temperatures. So as the machine operates from -50 to 250 degrees C, we start at 250 and we go down to -50. Another key point is to notify refrigeration machine. In this case we've got water cooled and it's CFC and HCFC free. We have our refrigeration type, in this case 452A, the quantity, because you might need this when you're filling out your environmental assessment for your purchase. The style of pump. Now we have a max delivery and max delivery pressure. So for this information, the maximum flow rate on this unit is 112 litres a minute. However, that is not at 1.5 bar. The 1.5 bar is a deadhead pressure. We can then see below this the delivery at the different pressures. We have our pump connections, our water connections. When we look at water cooled units, an important point is to note the cooling water that is required for the process. So in this case, to cool the condenser on the refrigeration side, we're using water at 15 degrees C. We require 355 litres per hour, but more crucially, we require a 1 bar pressure differential, where the maximum pressure we can apply is 6 bar. Further to that, we have our system fill volumes and our expansion tank volumes. And then we have our standard weights, power consumption, your IP protection, and your kind of environmental factors of what temperature you can operate the unit in. At the bottom of all of our technical data sheets, we have our list of accessories. The ones with the asterisks are supplied with the equipment. The non-asterisk versions are optional extras.